Well, hello and welcome to the Swift Motorsports Hyperdrive Cup Series. We are live at Texas Motor Speedway tonight. And we got, Michael McCauley, how many laps we got?
135.
There you go, 135. So we got 135 laps of racing action. Coming at you with the Hyperdrive Cup Series. Brought to you by Butt Kicker tonight. Most races are.
Yeah.
How's that butt kicker working, McCullough?
Not bad.
Not bad, he said. You get it dialed in a little bit better?
Yes, it's getting there.
There you go. Girlfriend broke it in good for you, didn't she?
Yeah.
Good deal. Now you're going to need a new sim seat.
Yeah.
Possibly a new shifter.
Knew everything.
New everything.
It's a good excuse for it, right?
Yeah, that's it. Broke it all. So we are still currently in practice for the next 5.5 minutes. And we're watching three cars running together right here. That's the 17 of Tommy Haynes, 56 there, John Wimbish. And I didn't catch the number on that third car there.
03 of Don Kiter.
Don Kidder. So Don Kidder in a hot rod tonight. Don's the main admin over the series here. So good to see him out there taking some laps with these guys. Man, Tommy Haynes went all the way down to the bottom of the track and then all the way back up to the top, McCauley.
Yeah. Ooh, they make contact there.
Oh, now the 17's down in the grass. He's mowing it. I wonder if he'll send him a bill for... Oh, and right up into the 03. Man, hard contact right there. That's going to take the Goodwrench car and probably send it to the hauler. They might have to get the backup car out after that one, McCauley.
Yeah, there's no repairs on that one.
Yeah, not more than a dent in it. He left the left side of that car, I don't know, somewhere in the bleachers.
Yeah. Souvenir for someone now.
That's right. You'll see it on eBay tomorrow. Nation probably got it.
Yeah. He's probably in the stands already.
It probably is. You see him running down pit road with the left side of the 03 car, then you know it's going to be on eBay tomorrow.
Yup.
So who is the fastest man in practice so far? That's going to go to the 5 car, Chad Osborne. And he's sitting on pit road, and that's no fun for us. So we're going to find the 4 car right here of Andrew Mraz, who is sitting P2 on the leaderboard. Oh, and he pulled up in front of somebody, and they lost it. Bam! Hard into the outside wall. Got to watch that pit road exit. It'll get you every time.
Yeah.
It'll just get you to get you. So Kanata, his teammate, talking about Andrew Mraz's teammate, Joshua Kanata here in the 16. Josh is sitting P3 on the board, so he's looking pretty fast right here in Texas. But it is practice, and sometimes the practice times can be a little deceiving.
They can lie.
Here's one of the cars that's usually deceiving too. That's the 00 right there. Nick Hunt, and there's Nation. He hit that wall harder than Tyson, he said. We're just wondering if you're going to sell the left side of that car on eBay tomorrow, Nation. It was a Chevrolet. I don't think it can get more Chevrolet than that. It said Goodwrench right on the side of it, Michael.
No. That's all you need right there.
Nation get good money out of that one.
Yeah.
So we're watching the 00. He's currently sitting 9th on the speed charts, but I'm betting that's not where he qualifies, McCauley.
No, and I'm going to go out on a limb right now and say he's going to finish better than that, too.
Yeah, he'll finish better than that. He'll qualify better than that. I just don't think he puts it all on the line in practice. He's got 3 bids up on it already. He said he's already got it on eBay. So when Don Kidder goes looking for that left side, yep, that's right. Nation 01's got it. Man, and Nick fell back to 11th in the 00 on the speed chart. So some of these guys picking up time as you watch a 56 of John Wimbish right there working the bottom of them. Another track where that draft is going to play a part, Michael McCauley.
Yeah. Been a number of these races.
So they are going to have to contend with that in tonight's race for 135 laps, and we got about 30 seconds of practice before we're going to take, what, about 5 minutes of qualifying, give or take?
Yep. 5 minutes of qualifying, and
it takes
10
them
minutes to grip.
Yeah, few 4 or 5 minutes or so to grid up, and that's because they do a driver's meeting. So we'll have to watch some of these cars in qualifying. We'll see who the fast one is and who's not so fast in qualifying. And I think we're missing. No, he was here, but it's showing he's disconnected now. That's the 51 of Michael Mueller, so not sure what's going on with the 51 car. He had a time in practice. I don't think he's disconnected from the server. I just think he was out of the car. Are they doing group qualifying?
I don't think they are.
You want to bet? It looks like group qualifying to me.
That's going to be interesting.
Yeah, so something different here with the group qualifying. We are watching the 16 car. He was, what, P3 in practice?
Yep.
That's going to be Josh Kanata driving the 16, and he's got his teammate right behind him. So I'm going to say it's group qualifying, and that's the right scenario right there. Get partnered up with your teammate. You got somebody to draft with, and you can put perhaps the fastest lap you can put down.
Yeah.
A lot faster than the single car, so does look like they are definitely doing group qualifying right here. And we see them two teamed up, so it's going to be interesting to see exactly where they wind up on the speed charts. Just like the 00 and the 17 right there coming out relatively together in qualifying. So the teammates are hooking up. And I want to jump back to that 4 car because he goes right to the top of the speed chart. I don't know if it'll stick or not with, 3.5 minutes left, but right now he put it up to the top of the speed chart, Michael McCauley. That's Andrew Mraz.
Qualifying is a bit faster, so I don't see it holding.
They're going to come by again, and Kanata, his teammate in the 16, is going to go faster by literally .001. I mean, he barely knocked him off. So where did the 00 wind up? He's sitting 7th on the speed chart, and they're going to take another lap right here. As you see, he's hooked up with the 17 of Tommy Haynes. So we'll see where lap 2 is going to land the 17 and the 00. It looks like they're pretty close together right here through 3 and 4. To the start-finish line.
A little better, yeah.
Goes up to 3rd. Look at that. And Tommy Haynes in the 17 is going to be in the 4th spot right there after that one. So great qualifying effort for those two drivers. Then you go back here, the 11 hooked up with the 51 of Michael Mueller. This could be a dangerous combination right here on this lap. We'll have to see where they end up. Currently, they're what, 6th and 11th, and
they just moved up to 4th and 5th.
5th, yep, 4th and 5th on the board. So there are some guys, but you see that 16 car still at the top. Looks like the
Not
51
anymore.
and 11 are going to go. Yeah, James Gannier and the 14 takes it to the top, but hold on. It ain't over yet. Here comes the 51 to the line. He stays at 5th. So Gannier goes to the top of the board with the 14 car. And they make another lap, don't they?
Yeah, I think it might be on limited laps here.
Hello, Jessica. We'll have to see where Todd Cray's at. Oh, he's 4th on the board in a 22. And he's kind of behind in a 3-car deal there with the 5 and the 14.
Yeah.
So if the 22 laid back right, man, he might be able to get a run here and really pick up some speed on this lap, Macaulay.
See where he's at here.
Now, he's going to stay right in the 4th spot. Gannier's going to stay at the top of the chart. But they can run multiple laps here, like you said. But they only got about 26 seconds left if somebody's going to try to knock that 14 off the top.
Yeah, it's going to be tough to do now.
Out of 3 and 4, and look at the 22 close that time.
Still not enough.
Nope, still stays at 4th. Still a good starting spot.
Yeah.
Anywhere, really, 135 laps, probably don't really matter where you start.
No, especially with the drafting.
Just stay out of trouble, take care of it, and have a good strategy.
Yeah.
Right, Macaulay? Make
Yeah,
it.
strategy sometimes doesn't work, though.
Yeah, and with the long green flag runs, make sure you do not make mistakes on pit road. That is the most important, in my opinion.
No, we've seen it happen so far this season.
Yeah, it's happened, and it's usually the nail in the coffin for them. You can easily win and lose a race on pit road.
Yeah.
When you're doing green flag pit stops, I mean, you can easily just win or lose one on pit road. So we hate to see that for any driver, and we don't want to see any driver do that here at Texas. We wish them all to have a great race, don't we, Michael McCauley?
Yeah.
We truly mean that, too. We're not biased in the booth, don't have favorite drivers or nothing, and I'm happy for any of those guys that win. But I will be super happy to see the 00 pull off a win, Michael McCauley. I'm not going to lie.
Nah, he's due.
He's due for one, so I think we got some guys that are getting in their race cars, too.
Yep, they're starting to grid up now.
Yeah, they got them lined up in an angle here. Looking at the 4 car there, Mraz, we'll start going over the starting order just a minute. So we got our pole sitter sitting on the racetrack, the 14 right there, James Gannier. And I think my trading paints is working because it's showing the paint scheme, so that's better than it not working and showing nothing.
Yeah.
But a white car. So we hope everybody's having a great week and enjoying their Thursday night broadcast here. You got Vern and Michael in the booth tonight with the WFO Racing Network. And I took last night off, couldn't make it back to put a race up, so no practice this week, Macaulay.
That's no big deal.
It's right into the fire.
Yeah.
I think we're used to it, though.
Oh, yeah.
We are here tonight. This is a points race, as far as I know. I didn't see that iRacing was having any more issues or anything like that, so I believe that we definitely are on a points race here. And
there's an update I had just when I got on today, so I assume they fixed it.
yeah, I'm going to assume so, too, because I had one as well. And what was happening is people were getting EOLs, and it was lasting every caution. So they just kept getting them over and over throughout the race. All right, I think it might be time to do a starting grid here. And how many do we got tonight, Macaulay?
20.
All right, we got 20. I'll do the first 10. You do the next 10.
All right.
All right, so here we go. With the grid and starting on the pole, we watched them in qualifying when they did the group qualifying tonight. That's going to be the 14 of James Gannier. To his outside and second, you're going to see the number 16 of Josh Kanata. Starting third here, going to be that number 4 car right there, Andrew Mraz. And to Mraz's outside and fourth, you're going to see the number 22 of Todd Cray. You'll see him when he grids up, but when the 22 grids Macaulay, he'll start fourth.
Yep.
So starting fifth tonight, going to be the 87 car of Anthony Keys. And to his outside in sixth, you'll see that number 51 of Michael Mueller, car to keep an eye on. Starting seventh, the 11 of Gary Wells, and to his outside in eighth is going to be that 00 of Nick Hunt. So Nick right there in the red and black and white car. And then starting, where am I at? Ninth, going to be the 17 of Tommy Haynes, and to his outside in 10th is going to be that number 5 of Chad Osborne.
And 11th, we got Gary May in the 10. And 12th, we got John Wimbish. He'd be on the outside. On the bottom on the inside would be Jarrett Lipster starting 13th. 14th is going to be Justin Gann in the 30. Nope, sorry. Is it 18 this week?
18 this week, it looks like. Still the green and black car, Macaulay.
Yeah, so we can pick it out. Starting 15th is going to be Jonathan Cogswell. 16th to his outside is going to be Austin Albritton. Could be saying that wrong?
No, you got it right, Albritton.
On the inside, it's going to starting 17th is going to be Michael Robinson, and then 18th is going to be Darren Clement. I think that's all who's starting the race.
Yep, that's it. The other two are going to be admins, so they won't be making a start here. And I think that's going to cover your starting grid. 18 cars sitting there ready to go green flag racing for 135 laps here at Texas Motor Speedway. And I can take that down now, so we'll knock the grid down. We don't need it no more. And the pace car is going to lead the track, or the field. They're going to lead the track to the field.
Definitely an important race, though, because this is 3 races to the playoffs now.
Yeah, it's getting close, isn't it? I'll jump over there and take a look at the point standings to see who's where and where's who and who needs a good race and who might have, don't want to have a bad one and stuff like that. But I can tell you that there's like 1, 2, 3, 4 of these drivers tied. No. Are they tied for points? No. Tommy Haynes is your points leader by 8 over Todd Cray. That's right. And then Mraz is third in points. Nick Hunt is going to be 4th in points right now, and the 27 of Jonathan Cogswell is actually 5th. So that's your top 5 in points. We'll just leave it at that. We might go deeper into it later. I don't know. We're 2 by 2 right now, though. How far back, Nation, if you're watching? We're 2 by 2. How far back? Nation, say all the way to the gate. I'd say down the road to the hamburger stand. And here comes the pace car. Out of turn 4. He's going to duck down. And we are going to go green flag racing at Texas Motor Speedway with the Swift Motorsports Hyperdrive Cup Series. And I'm excited. That start will fire you up. And if it don't, maybe you should go watch a round of golf.
Yeah.
That ought to do it for you. You see the 16 not wasting any time. He's trying to take the 4 with him. Couple of teammates right there working together. Now the 51 make it 3 teammates working together. You got the 51 of Michael Mueller wasting no time going up to the 3rd spot. Your pole sitter right there, that 14 of Ganier's caught on the outside. He's going to go back to 4th, so they don't complete. They barely complete a lap, 1st to 4th, Macaulay.
Yeah. Doesn't take long if you don't have help.
They're side by side back there with the 5 car of Osborne, and that might be the 00 of Hunt. I had to restart timing and scoring real quick. We know what it does, so we're going to go back there. You see the 00 right there. He's got the 11 of Gary Wells behind him. Osborne's going to lose a couple spots right there, and he might lose a couple more. So Chad Osborne might be headed the wrong way, side by side with the 17 of Tommy Haynes. He's got his teammate. That's the 56 of John Wimbish right behind him. Man, look at this racing back here, Macaulay.
Yeah. You don't want to be back there right now.
It's busy getting into this top 10. You see Justin Gann right there, too, in the 18 car it is tonight. That green and black machine working his way up behind Osborne. And he's trying to get up there to the top 10. He's got the 49 on his tail. That's going to be Austin Albritton driving a 49 car tonight. So we seen Austin Albritton last week, I think for the first time, right, Macaulay?
Yes, I believe so.
At Talladega, so that 49 car making a start here tonight. Looks like he might have become a Cup Series regular after his run at Talladega last week. So welcome to the Hyperdrive Cup Series there, Austin Albritton. And man, this field's tight together right up there in front of them. You go up here. That's from first right on back through the top 10th position. I mean, they're just all right together. Yeah. Oh, look at the bump right there, 5 into the 17. That's going to upset the 17 a little bit. He might have had to check out of it or check up. I don't know, checked out or up, something. Now he's going to work back under his teammate, the 56, and I would have probably breathed the motor right there a bit, let the 56 down in line and work together.
Yeah.
Yeah, you see how quickly they fell off that draft in front of them there. The first 8 cars able to take right off as the 56 and the 5 are caught side by side back there for the 10th position. And the 5's going to have some help right there from Albritton. Then you got the 27 of Cogswell, 99 of Lipstruer, Justin Gans, 18. There's just a lot of good cars back there right now. Wimbish lost the spot, but he pulled down in front of that 49 of Albritton, and he might have got a little bit of a push right there that helped him out. 56 is going to the outside, though. I don't know if that's a way to save tires or what.
Yeah, I don't know in these cars.
Meanwhile, up front, first and second hasn't changed. Kanata in the 16-year leader, Mraz in the 4 and second. Your pole sitter, the 14 of Gannier, sitting back in 3rd right now. And in 4th, you got Anthony Keys in the 87 car. But, man, I'll tell you what. There's the 00. He's caught on the outside of the 51 right here. Not no more. He's going to get around him. That's for the 6th position. So Mueller was up in 3rd. He's kind of fading back a little bit here, Macaulay.
Yeah.
I think he started 5th and he went up there and he just kind of faded back since then. Maybe got caught out on the outside or something.
Yeah, just right there. He went up a little high and so maybe someone's getting underneath him.
We talked about it before qualifying in practice, that 00 car once again showing he's got a pretty good hot rod here. 10 laps into it, clean and green so far. Lots of green flag laps tonight would be awesome, wouldn't it?
Oh, it would be. Especially if it's racing like this the whole way through.
Man, you go outside that top 3, and we're 2x2 for a couple of rows right here. 22 of Todd Cray, 87 Anthony Keys, 51 Michael Mueller, 00. Nick Hunt, 11 car. Look at him move in. Now the 17, that's like 3 rows of 2x2. So this battle rages on again, the 51 and the 00. We've seen the 00 take that 6th spot away from him, but now the 51's fighting back hard on the inside. And I think he might, well, he's going to try to take the spot back, but look at the run in the center of the corner the 00 got. He's going to pull right back in there. They're going to go side by side again. And I think the 11 of Gary Wells might be able to help that 51, but if the 5 can get to the back bumper of the 00, that would change all of that, Macaulay.
Oh, it would.
This time, though, the 51's going to get clear the 00, and the 00 is going to be lucky to stay by the 11 because the 5 pulled out of the top line and ended up dropping back down to the bottom. So that's going to hurt the 00, and he's going to fade back a couple of spots right here. You see Keys in the 87 going to lose that spot to Todd Cray, and Todd Cray's going to go for the 3rd spot. So the 22 is on the move as he gets around Andrew Mraz's 4 car, the Busch Light car right there. I think it says Busch Light on it.
Yeah.
Oh, look at Cray going to the inside of the pole sitter right there. Todd Cray on the move. And he's going to take that 2nd position away. The 14, man, he about come right down on the 4 car. That would have been nasty, wouldn't it? Right up at the front of the field.
Yeah, that's never good.
Yeah, that would not have been good. Would have been nasty, but it didn't happen, so we are good.
No, and the 14's dropping now pretty quick.
You get caught on that outside, man, and them guys are working the bottom. You're in trouble. As you see, the 4 Mraz is going to try to go around the 22 of Cray, and if I recall, those 2 cars have a bit of history, Macaulay.
Yeah.
Hopefully we don't see... Oh, look at that battle back there, dude.
Oh, Michael Mueller got loose.
Yeah, Mueller got loose. 14's going to fly by. 11's going to go by, and they're going to be 3 wide. 51, 5, 18 right behind it. Whew, they got that one sorted out. That could have been bad.
Yeah, that could have been real ugly.
Just the 51 getting loose like that could have been really bad. You see, Gann's going to... I don't know if he just hit a brick wall right there or something with the draft, but they kind of fade 10 car lengths back from the 51 car. They were 3 wide momentarily. Now the 5 of Osborne's going to go after the 18 of Justin Gann. This will be a battle for 8th. Nation's at it again, Macaulay. Man, look at that battle up in front of these guys. 3 wide. 4 second. Car numbers 87, 22, and 4. And there's that hard racing between the 22 and the 4. Macaulay. Yeah. It's coming at you now. The 22 of Todd Cray, though, he's going to pay the price for that shifting around. He's going side by side with the 51 of Mueller. All this is in front of Justin Gann in the 18, but I'll tell you, I don't think Cray's in trouble. He's got the 5 car of Osborne working the back bumper of his car. He's going to stay just to the outside of the 51 right there, Mueller. Look at the run the 22 got off the corner. Like he got shot out of a cannon on corner exit. He drives right by the 51 car. Able to drop down in line right here again, and that's going to kind of hang Osborne out. You see Craig going to go back to the outside one more time on the 11. And look at the run he gets in the center of the corner, but he can't go nowhere with it because he pulled up on the 11. You see that?
Yeah.
Now he's going to go to the bottom. So Todd Cray, he's been battling, man. He was up there and he got out. He may have because he's making that car work off the corner really well. Look at the straightaway runs he gets, and he can do it by himself working that higher lane. Right from his center off. You see that?
Oh, yeah.
Right to the outside of the 14 down the straightaway and right by him.
Right.
Whoa, look at that close. That closing rate was nuts, dude.
Yeah, he had a lift on that one.
I'll tell you someone not having any problems right now. Your leader, 16 car, Joshua Kanata. That just makes you wonder if it's hard to pass again. The leader.
It could be. You need that run to get around them. Need help.
It does help that the 16 has a teammate there with the 4-car Mraz. Man, I'll tell you, their other teammate, though, he's back there side-by-side battling again. I just seen him in a battle with the 18, and now he's in a battle with the 5-car, and now in a battle with probably the 11 car, and God knows who else. So Gannier got around the 22, and here comes the 22 back, and look at Gann on the outside now. He's going to make it 3 wide, but he might take a 2-for-1 right here. Close down in that corner, a little bit of a side draft, drag race down the front straightaway here. And they're going to go 3 wide again. That 14 tried to take a peek on the inside. Now you see Gann, can he get the momentum to make the pass on the 22? Oh, look at the lead battle.
Oh, 3 wide for the lead right now.
3 wide. Mraz in the middle in the 487 and Keys on the bottom. So I guess they heard us. Went after the leader.
Yeah, proved us wrong.
But now the teammates are lined up on the outside, and Keys kind of in trouble there for a minute. He's going to get help now from the 22 of Cray. And Cray's still in a side-by-side battle with that 18 car. Oh, 3 wide. Nope. 22's going to think better of it. Pull behind the 87 right here, and that might give the 87 the help he needs to get back up there, McCauley.
Yeah.
The problem was in the bottom lane, nobody was staying committed to him. Now look at the run the 87's going to get from the 22. The 4 car's going to drop down just in time to block it. We're 3 wide back there with the 14, 51, and 18. So you got Gannier, the pole sitter, Michael Mueller in the 51, and then the 18 again. Look at Todd Cray go for the P2 spot.
Oh, we got
contact 14. Yes. He got in the back of the 87 car, but he let out of it, and no harm, no foul. Didn't even look like it upset the 87 car any.
No, maybe give him a little boost there.
So the 87, you see him getting a run on Cray. 3 wide again, 49, 51, 18. All Britain on the bottom in the 49, 51 of Mueller, 18 Justin Gann. And they're still 3 wide. Look how tight that racing is. Off the corner. Man, that 51 on corner exit looked like it got a little upset again, McCauley.
Oh, it did.
Looked like the car wiggled a little bit. You don't want to wiggle on corner exit in a 3 wide.
No.
That won't end well for some people. Meanwhile, back up front, I'd say these 2 drivers are rivals, man.
Yeah, we'll see how they race each other here.
Speaking of the 4 car and the 22, I think there might be a little bit of rivalry there. It's iRacing, though, over here at Swift Motorsports, all in good and fun. Good and fun. Oh, the 22 thought about it. Yeah, he did, didn't he? The nation's in YouTube talking about how he's always working the bottom, McCauley. So the 87 of Keys is going to find himself back in a race up there, possibly for the lead, and Kanata just fought off a battle with the 14 of the pole sitter there, Gannier. These guys are battling from 1st to 18th, Michael McCauley.
Yeah, we got a little bit of a breakaway here from the second pack. Oh,
sideways.
14.
Yeah, pole sitter in trouble.
Did he get? He got into Michael Mueller, I believe, too.
Yeah, I believe he collected one. We're going to see our first caution flag on lap 31. And unfortunately, it's going to affect our pole sitter right here, the 14 car. So let us take a look back and see exactly what happened. We're going to watch the exchange here between the 14 and 11. And There goes the 14 car, and Mueller, oh, man, nowhere to go and took one right in the side.
That shouldn't affect him too much on the side.
He took it right on the left side of that car. Oops. I messed that all up. So we're going to watch it from the 51, not his view, but we're on the 51 car so we can see exactly how bad it might be. Oh, he might be okay, Macaulay.
Yeah, I don't think he got right on the door, so it shouldn't be bad.
He's going to get going there. It didn't look like it caught the front end, so I don't think it had knocked the toe out on the race car. And that feller might be in pretty good shape right here. Oh, he passed his pit stall, though. Damn. I hate when that happens. Race off pit road. Man, the 22's going to lose a couple spots right there. 87 of Keys is going to come out second. Kanata and the 16 is going to take the third spot, but the 4-car Mraz is going to hold on to the lead. So, the race off pit road, Michael McCauley. That'll be important later in about 100 laps.
Yeah.
That's when it'll be really important. And just to remind the viewers, we are under caution number 1. It is our onlyest caution we've seen this race. Onlyest. Why is it dark in here? I forgot to turn the light on. I'll be right back. All right, I am back, Macaulay. What would happen?
Didn't miss anything yet.
Well, what would happen if I hadn't got up and turned those lights on? Is I would have got up in a little bit, maybe to take a quick break under caution, and I would have stubbed my toe on something, and probably hollered like Nation.
Probably. Not as worse as Nation, but
It'd been pretty bad. So I went ahead and decided now under caution number 1 that if I have to take a quick break under one of these cautions that I can get out of here quickly without a bad accident, Macaulay. We don't need no accidents.
no. Wonder what happened to Michael Mueller. Unless his damage was that bad, he disconnected.
Well, I mean, it might have been worse than what we've seen. Moving a couple components out of the way that could cause a person an injury later on.
Don't need that.
So it is good to have my regular microphone and stuff working right again.
Fixed it or you got a new one?
I fixed it. Apparently, somehow a guy plugged the cables in backwards, and
That'll do it.
Never works right that way, does it?
No.
So I got the cables plugged in the right way, and it's apparent because it's working. So they're 2x2 right now. I think we're going to get ready to get our first restart of the race. But we had our initial start, and this is our first restart, right?
Yes.
Your leader, once again, the 4-car Andrew Mraz. Nation says he'd fire me. I probably would too, Nation. So getting ready for that pace car to vacate the racetrack. Kick him off, McCauley.
Kicking them off.
And Michael Mueller says, well, I think that feller's out. McCauley, I think Mueller is out.
I believe so.
We're back to green flag racing, and Mueller's teammate, he's not out. He is out front. That's a 4-car Mraz, man. He's on the gas pedal on this restart. 16 right behind him. So a couple of teammates of yours, Michael Mueller, lined up right here. You see the 87 of Keys, and here comes the 22 storming his way up there, Todd Cray. He's got the 49 of All-Britain on his bumper. And man, just like that, we're back to green flag racing.
See if they log some laps here.
We've logged about 35 of them to be exact. Look at the run the 16 got. Look at the bump he gave the 4. Look at it, helped him. It pushed him away from the 87. He's going to move back to the 22 of Cray. And one thing I know about the 22, he won't stay content behind that 87 long. He didn't.
No,
he took a look to the outside. Now he's got the 49 All-Britain to contend with. And he's going to hold the 49 off. You see Gann coming through there. He's working underneath the 17 of Haynes. You know the 18 car Gann will be coming forward. Not a matter of if he will, but when he will.
Yeah, just a matter of time.
So 4, 16, 87, 22, 49. That's your top 5. 18 again, back in 6th. Tommy Haynes in the 17, back in 7th right there. Right behind Haynes is the 11 of Gary Wells. For the most part, single file, except right there. Maybe a little rub between the 18 and 49 upset that 49 car a bit. They have to check up a little bit to save from wrecking right there, and that's going to allow these first 4 to squirt out by about, 5, 6, 7 car lengths right there?
Yeah.
These cars, though, it don't take that second group long to catch back up with them.
No, it'll be right there by the end.
You see the 22 kind of drop back there and kind of pulled the 49 again. So Keys now in the 87 car is going to get a look to the inside of the 16 of Kanata, and this is going to be for the P2 spot. And Todd Cray's like, man, I got to close, and he does.
He may peek underneath the 87 here.
Yeah. Cray's going to go to the 3rd spot, drop Kanata back to 4th, and here comes All-Britain. But don't come down, All-Britain, because the 18's there again. Ooh, look how close they get on corner exit right there. And Keys is going for the lead in the 87 car. He's got help from the 22 of Todd Cray. And we got a new leader, McCauley.
Yeah, first-time leader.
Anthony Keys in the 87 car. With help from the 22 is going to take the lead, but I'll tell you, the 22's got real good help pulling up behind his bumper.
Yeah.
That's Gann in the 18 car. They're 2 by 2, about 3 rows back now. The battles for P2. Did the 18 get loose again?
I believe so.
In the battle for second, though, 4 and the 22. We've seen this battle I don't know how many times this season, McCauley.
Yeah, there's no...
I don't think any of them times have disappointed either, have they?
No, there's no giving with them two.
They run each other hard. 4 car, though, is going to hold them off. And look at Kanata getting another run on the outside. The 4 and the 16 hook up, and that's teammates, and it could spell trouble for the rest of them. But these guys up front are doing a good job keeping them separated right now. Kanata's going to lose some spots right here, and look at the 18 again going for the top 3. Todd Cray in the 22 on the outside now. Gann's got it. Cray's in a battle for fourth with the 11 of Gary Wells. Now Chad Osborne in the 5. Albritton back there in the 49. Gotta go find our buddy, the 00. He's back in 12th right now, Macaulay.
I think he's just riding behind everything right now, staying out of trouble.
It's still early. Now would be the time to do it. He's got May back there, Lipstruer. Might be a little bit of a... Well, in front of them in a 2-car deal is the 27 and the 56. And then just inside the top 10 right here is the 16 of Kanata. And, man, they're still battling in front of that. Todd Cray, though, dropping back. Mraz looks like he's dropping back as Gann's able to work himself into the top 2. So Justin Gann quickly finding his way to the front of the field here.
Yeah, started 14th.
5 and 4, side by side for the 4th position. Osborne, Mraz, and Albritton giving the 5 a bump right here. Cray trying to fight back to the outside of the 49 car. I know some of these guys don't like the draft package like this, but it does put on for some good racing.
Oh, it definitely does.
Now the 5 moved up far enough to open that bottom up for the 3 wide right there. You're absolutely right. You see the 22 of Cray going to drop to the bottom. 16 of Kanata going to work the high side, and they're going to probably go 3 wide again.
We got a battle for the lead now, too.
Yes, we do. Side by side up there, Justin Gann. He might. Oh, he almost had him cleared right there. He needed like another half an inch, Macaulay.
Yeah. He hasn't had much help right now on the bottom.
They are 2 by 2.
Now he's got him cleared.
New leader, 18, Justin Gann.
Not for long.
Not for long. 4-car Mraz going right after him. They kind of recycled the 87 out right there.
Yeah, doesn't take much.
You see Mraz in the 4-car, the Busch Light car there, going back after the lead. Working the bottom, and he's got Wells in the 11 going to close up on his bumper. And that's going to be the push he needs to take the lead. That 4-car's strong, man.
Yeah, he definitely is.
We've seen him get shuffled back a little bit, and he fought his way right back up there. And now you see Gann's in a battle for 3rd, and oh, there's 3 wide for you. 17, 49, 87. We've seen 3 wide quite a few times in this race, but these guys are keeping it clean.
Yeah, I got to give him that.
52 laps complete right now. We're going to do... We're going to try to do it through the field right here. We're going to go on board because it looks cooler. And we're going to have to start with the leader, though, not with second. So on board with the leader, best view at Texas Motor Speedway. We'll go to the driver of the 4-car, Andrew Mraz. The only thing he sees out his windshield is clear racetrack, Macaulay.
Yes.
I think that's the goal, isn't it?
Oh, it is.
All right, so we're going to go back to P2 and not P2 no longer. He decided that he liked that view. So the 18-car, Justin Gann's going to take it back.
Oh, he hit the good grass there, too.
Yep, he wants the best view in the house. You can see ruts in the grass where those guys have been hitting the grass. Side by side for the lead. You see how close it was with the 4-car to his outside, and the 4-car's still there as the 30's not able to move all the way up the racetrack right here. Let's watch it from behind them. This is on board with the third place car. This is going to be Tommy Haynes driving the 17. That's a battle, Macaulay.
Oh, it definitely is.
Gann working the bottom. Mraz on the outside. Mraz has a little help from the 17 of Haynes. And they're trying to make the high side work right there. And Gann still got the 30 on the side of his car, Macaulay.
Yeah.
It's there.
He must have messed up.
Yeah, I'm not sure what went wrong there, but Mraz going to get that push from the 17 right here, and he's going to take the 17 with him. Now Tommy Haynes side by side for the second spot against the 30/18. We'll go back to fourth place. He's watching that battle. That's Anthony Keys in the 87. And the bootlegger's up there battling Macaulay.
Oh, he definitely is. He's not giving up on the outside.
But Keys is going to move the 87 car up to third. It's prime time now. You're watching that broadcast on another screen, and it's prime time, Macaulay.
Yeah.
We're doing on board. That's right. 3 wide for the lead. We're going to be on board with a guy going 3 wide here. And he's going to go to the front.
And he's maybe cleared.
It don't matter. We made it 4 cars back, and they've all went to the front, Macaulay.
Yeah.
So we'll go on board with the 5th place car. That's going to be Gary Wells.
Oh.
Contact with the 4. Contact again. Contact with the... Did they just all save it?
I believe so. They all did.
Holy mackerel. It looked like bumper cars going on. And the 11 he's got damage on that right front now, this 11 car.
Yeah, you can see it there.
We're going to jump up to third, though, and get on board with Todd Cray in the 22 car. He's found his way through that mess. Anthony Keys out front in the 87, 30 car there. Gann in second. Now in third is going to be Todd Cray in the 22. Another driver who's fought his way back up in here in the top 5 is the 16 of Kanata, Josh Kanata. Currently scored in the 4th position with the 16 car. We've seen him lead for a while. We've seen him in the back for a while. Kanata's been through the field.
And he's doing something different. He's the only one I've seen downshift so far.
Keeping that RPM up on quarter exit. It looks like the car's definitely tight, and probably the longer they go, the tighter it gets. He's only doing it down in 1 and 2.
Yeah, that was
where it's flatter.
Yep, there he goes.
It helps him slow the car down for 1, and it gives him a good run off the corner here. Look at that run he got on the 22. I mean, he had to check up. He couldn't go nowhere with it, but he got the run.
Yeah.
So back in 6th right here behind Mraz, and they're a little bit off those top 4. We're going to find the 5 car of Chad Osborne. And we're going to take a lap around Texas Motor Speedway behind the wheel of the 5 car of Osborne. You see him right there with the 4 car, right behind the 4 car, Mraz. Oh, he had a run on him there. I thought he might get a look to the inside. Let's go one more back. We're going to be on board with the 49 car, Austin Albritton. Albritton currently scored in the 7th position. We're getting close to that halfway point, too.
Yeah.
This 49 car's been having a pretty solid race here at Texas tonight. Albritton, a driver that we first seen make a start with the Cup guys last week at his second start. He looks like he's doing a good job with the Cup Series here.
He's hanging in there.
Go back to 8th position, a little bit behind these guys. You're going to find this car, the 56 of John Wimbish. A little bit of dirt on the windshield from what I can see, but nothing to affect his view too badly. And if you're watching the stream, you can see the bottom right hand of your screen will show the driver and his current position. And actually his current speed, I can tell you he's going 179 miles an hour, 180 miles an hour here. So we'll go back to 9th. We're going to find Jonathan Cogswell behind him. Cogswell driving the 27 car. And these guys look like they're closing up on the guys in front of them a little bit.
Yeah, slowly but surely. Looks like we got pit stops coming here.
Yeah, green flag pit stops happening. As soon as I start doing the through the field with the cockpit, never fails. So we'll jump off that. You see that Gann is still out, Todd Cray's out, Keys is out, Osborne's out. And it looks like Gary Wells, Mraz, Kanata, Albritton all went in. Well, Mraz definitely did.
Yeah.
And Kanata, they're on pit road right now. And there goes the 16 and the 4. They're going to get their service and head back out on the racetrack. And we'll go back to the front with Gann to see how much longer these guys stay out. And we are officially halfway. Ooh, man. That's scary there. You got drivers that are just full song, and these guys back out of it to hit pit road.
Yeah.
You got to do some quick maneuvering sometimes. Look at the 87 and 22. They entered pit road side by side. They're going to stay that way.
They're going to pit side by side.
That's right. So Chad Osborne, I'm showing as the leader right now, but he's coming to pit road. And Osborne's got a whole bunch of cars coming in behind him there with Wimbish, Hunt, and the bootlegger, Tommy Haynes. There's Gann right there. He's got Cray and the 22 behind him. We're going to stay with him because he was the leader before it all started. So we'll see how these guys end up. Look at Kanata flying by them both. Now Mraz coming up in the 4 car. He's going to get around Todd Cray. Those cars are like magnets, Macaulay.
Yeah, they are.
They literally are. These guys somehow end up in the same wow. Almost a moment right there with the 4 and the 30 car again. They're side-by-side battling. That's going to be a battle for the 3rd spot. I'm showing the 27 car as the leader, but he's on pit road.
Yeah, he just pit it.
So now Kanata's going to be the leader, but the battle is right behind them. Literally, Keys, Mraz, Gann, Cray. And I don't know, should I say it? 4 and 22 are side-by-side again, Macaulay.
Every time.
Every time, every race. 87 and Keys, though, he might decide who's going to come out on top of that battle. Yep. He went down and pushed a 4 car, and that ended that battle, didn't it?
Yeah.
I see a little bit of buffering going on, too, but it's probably my damn YouTube. Probably not the stream. But we'll see.
I think you're good. It's not buffering on my end.
No, it wasn't buffering on nobody's end but mine. It goes stale every once in a while. You got to refresh it. Well, they're on the leader. Gann is trying to look for a way around them. Mraz in third, Keys fourth, Todd Cray in fifth. That is your top five right here.
Yeah, they got a 3-second gap on the 6th place guy at Chad Osborne.
No buffering on Nation's end, except for in Nation's head. Little buffering in old head there, Nation. Mraz peeking to the inside there, but no room. Nothing happening. See Keys in the 87 car, 22. Cray, and then we're going to drop back to sixth place. We'll find the 5 car of Osborne, and is he by himself? Yes, he is. He probably needs them guys behind him to catch him.
Yeah.
Well, they're going to. That starts with the 49 of Albritton, 11 of Wells, and the bootlegger back there in the 17, Tommy Haynes. Then there's the 56 car of Wimbish. Oh, and behind him's the 99 of Lipstruer. So there are some cars here that could form up and potentially catch the 5 car and turn that into a 6 car draft, and they'll go right after the leaders then.
Yeah.
One caution flag the whole race, Macaulay.
Yeah, it's not bad.
We have completed, we're on lap 77.
Ooh. 87 was sideways there.
Oh, he got her straightened out. Sideways in second place. Not bad, Macaulay.
No, there's a lot of blocking there.
Yep, 22 of Todd Cray is going to go with the 87. Mraz is going to get recycled back to fourth. But that's going to line Mraz up with his teammate there, the 16 of Kanata. Look at that. Cray's going to go to the outside of the 87 car. And we've seen Todd Cray use this outside before, Macaulay.
Yeah, it's worked for him before. So
Look at the run he gets down the straightaway. Not going to be enough to clear him on the 87 car, though. And I doubt very seriously the 4 is going to draft with him.
No.
I wouldn't put him on my drafting list. But Gann, we've seen him up there many times this season. And no surprise in Texas, that 30 car's up there again, Macaulay.
Yeah, there's no surprise.
But look at the run the 87 and the 4 get. Ooh. 4 bumped the 87, then he had to check up a little bit. That's going to put his rear bumper to the front, close to the front bumper of the 22. Oh, man, look at the cut the 4 makes right there. He's going after the 87 for second. But I knew what way the 22 was going, Macaulay.
Yeah.
That race, look at that, man. The 87 got a push, and he's going after the front top spot. He takes it, no problem. Right by the 30 car. He's going to bring Todd Cray with him, and that's going to move Cray up to second. Man, that 87 car, we've seen him get to the front a few times here, and the guy knows how to do it.
Yeah.
Battles for third, side by side, 30, 4, 16. Nope, not going to be close enough to be a factor. Gann's going to take the third spot.
There goes Mraz again on the outside.
I think Mraz is really testing stuff, Macaulay. They're testing side drafting right there. But look at the run the 4 gets running the higher line. And that could just simply be because the 30's pinched off on corner exit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Maybe the 30 could use the whole racetrack there. He'd be a little bit faster.
Yeah, you might have to lift a little more, stay out of the gas a little longer, staying on the inside.
Exactly. And he might be able to get up there and practice that a little bit on the 4 car. As you see, the 87 and 22 are just trying to break this thing up and get away from him. '22 on the bumper of the 87 car, and then a little bit of gap back here to the next 3. And that's only because the 30 and the 4 car were battling side by side. Now that they're in line, they'll catch right back up with those guys.
Yeah, it won't take much now.
Nah. You see Cray falling off the bumper of the 87 a little bit. Maybe he did that to cool down the old pipes. But it's no surprise when the second 3 get there, it'll be the 22 and 4. The magnet's coming back together, Macaulay.
Never fails.
Gang got a good run right there. He's going to go to the inside of the 4 car. And we're going to go in a side-by-side battle with these 2 again. And that will help the front 2 cars. Look how much they got away down one straightaway.
Yeah, it doesn't take much.
Mraz is going to go back around the 30. The 30 is going to go to a side-by-side battle with the 16 now, but that's not going to last long. So where's our other group at? How far back are they now?
About 5.5. So they haven't made, I don't think they made any progress yet.
Nope. We've got Osborne in the 5, and we got the bootlegger Tommy Haynes back there in the 17. But there's 4 more cars that are right on the cusp of catching them. And if these guys can get hooked up and stay together, I think they can, in fact, knock the lead down.
Yeah, especially they battle up front, too.
So we'll see right here as we're watching the 49 of Austin Albritton. And he's got the 56 car of John Wimbish behind him. And this is back in the 7th and 8th position. Albritton back in the 8th spot right now. Tommy Haynes in the 17, up in 7th. And then you got, they're closing up now. 4 of them are.
Yeah. What they need to do here.
Wells and Lipster need to close in on these guys a bit. Then back a little ways from them, and not real far, is the 27 of Cogswell and the 00 of Nick Hunt. So they're not far behind there. It'd be nice if they could all hook up, Macaulay.
Yeah, you can run down that front pack.
But they have been, this group has been able to trim off about a half a second, but now we see a battle between the 17 and the 49.
That's not helping.
That'll hinder any progress that they have made. It'll erase it all, won't it?
Yep.
Stop erasing progress, guys. You got to line up if you're going to catch them. Meanwhile, back up front, Keys is leading it. Gans made his way back up to 2nd. Todd Cray right there in 3rd. And Andrew Mraz in the 4 car sitting P4 right now. Kanata rounds out the top 5, and all 5 of these cars are, we'll call them group number 1. And then group number 2 is going to be Albritton, Wimbish, Haynes, and Wells, and Osborne. Is Osborne with them?
Yes.
Yes. I think it might
And
go
Lipster.
back, and Lipster, right. Cogswell's a little bit off of them, 1.7 seconds. But just like I said, they started racing each other, and they lost a full second. So they had picked up a half a second, then they started racing each other and lost a full second. That's not making progress, but look at this battle. Oh, 4, 30, 22, 16. And once again, the magnets have found each other again.
Never fails. Still working.
91 completed, now 92 laps completed here. The laps are ticking down, Macaulay.
Yeah, we should be getting close to another green flag pit stop here.
That second pack has got to work together to run these guys down. One thing that you can't count on with the Hyperdrive Cup Series here is a caution flag coming out. You may never see another one.
No.
Not just
That's
this race,
sure.
but the next one too. Man, look at the run that the 4-car got. Help from the 16 and right by the 30. Nope, not so fast, Gann says. And here we go. 2x2 for second. The only one not battling is 87. He's out front.
And he's starting to pull away a little.
Gann getting a little help from the 22, though. They're going to go back by the 4-car. And now the 22 and the... I just don't want to say it, Macaulay. The magnet's in effect again. Oh, my God, look how close they are on corner exit. Guy could just reach out and touch the other guy's fender.
Oh, I know.
Ooh, 22 breathed up right there a little bit. Oh, look at that. Look how close they are. That's talented, skilled drivers right there.
Oh, that is. They should have been wrecking back there.
They should have. Look at Kanata now, the teammate. He's going to be on the outside of Cray. And Gann's going to be running down the leader up there, Keys in the 87 car. I'll tell you what, that 87's done a phenomenal job all race long. He knows how to get himself back out front when he loses it.
Yeah. Done it twice now.
He's going to prove, well, he's proven he's going to be a contender tonight. We're going to find out in, 38 laps probably?
Yeah.
Ain't going to be that many, and, man, I'll tell you what, these guys will be making a green flag pit stop pretty soon here, Macaulay.
Yeah, is it going to be the final one, or they need to do two more?
No, it should be the final one. Maybe. They're probably trying to stretch it for that right now. They got, 37 laps left?
Yeah.
So Keys is holding on to the lead. Gann in the 32nd. 16-car Kanata now moving up to third. 4-car Mraz and the 22-car of Todd Cray rounds out your top 5. The second group of cars, starting with the 17 of Tommy Haynes. No.
56.
56 of
Oh, we got a
Wimbish.
caution.
We do, don't we? What happened?
I'm looking for it right now.
I got it. 99 is going the wrong way on the racetrack. 99, we're going to need you to go the other direction. I think he's working on it. I think he may have towed. But
Yep.
meanwhile, let's go back and see what happened to the feller that got him looking the wrong way. You know, he was in that second group right here, and yep, that'll do it every time. Little bump going into the corner, puts a 99 hard into the outside wall at Texas Motor Speedway. And No Limits had a limit right there. And the 99's going to try to get it going in the right direction, and things just didn't work out for him there, and I think he's going to grab a hold of the escape key and get her towed back to pit road. Oops. Oh, here they come, pitting. I accidentally got that camera view.
Yeah, it's an important pit stop here.
Yes, it is. Well, 35 to go. Is it the final one is the question. Can they make it on fuel from here, Macaulay?
Yeah, it's a tough one. I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, then he's having overdrove his pit stall there.
Yep, leader
Just a
overdrove
tad.
the pit stall. Had to back her up just a bit, probably. And we're going to watch this race off pit road. There's Gann. He's got him. Kanata. Mraz. Cray back there. Look at Wimbish going to pick up a spot on a 22. Wimbish going to move into the top 5, knock the 22 back down to the 6th position. So it could be the final pit stop. Probably more than likely will. Will they have enough fuel is the question. I think there's, even if they don't, there's going to be guys that try it, Macaulay.
Oh, yeah, definitely will.
You just got to send it sometimes. You got to try it. So there'll be guys that try it even if there's not enough. And we're going to find out in 35 laps who this all works out well for and who it don't. That's a guaranteed fact right there.
Oh, yeah.
We don't worry about it, do we, Macaulay?
No. Nothing to worry about.
Nah, it'll work itself out. So where's our buddy, the 00 car, Nick? He is currently in the 9th position, but most importantly is the field is bunched back together here. So now that the field is bunched back together, you do not want to get split up for the next 34 laps. You want to try to keep it together, right, Macaulay?
Oh, yeah. It's just about go time.
But it's possible with them bunched back up again that we may see caution number 3 here. Possible. Because we have seen cautions do what?
Breed cautions.
Breed them. That's right. And I don't know how many laps we got to green. I'm going to guess probably 2.
Yeah, I believe so. Actually, maybe 1 to go here.
Man,
Or
this
line.
one's went quick tonight so far.
Definitely has.
135 laps at the 1.5 mile Texas Motor Speedway with the Hyperdrive Cup Series not taking any time tonight. Gann the leader, Kanata second. Mraz back in third. Wimbish actually in fifth. I don't know. Keys is in there in the 87. I think Keys is fourth probably, isn't he? Maybe Keys is fifth. Wimbish is fourth. I don't know.
I think Keys is fifth. We got a couple people topping off in the back, so they may be close.
I see Todd Cray back there in sixth. And, yeah, those top-offs right there tell me that they're probably right on the edge of this thing. So now we might see some guys drop off intentionally to save fuel if it's going to be that close, Macaulay.
Yeah.
You know, save on it early and then run it hard late, or I don't know.
Or do you run hard the whole time?
You just hold her down and jump in for about 2 or 3 seconds of fuel. Who knows? 102 in, so they have 33 laps left. They were, 30 into that last run?
Yeah.
I would think they could make it. I mean, we're talking about 3 laps, Macaulay, and I hadn't seen any of them start pitting. I know that they were close to it, but I think they can probably run 33 laps of fuel here. It's going to be 32 when they go green. But topping off was probably a smart move.
Yeah, I mean, if you're in the back, you have nothing to lose anyways, so might as well just do it.
Nothing to lose, everything to gain. So starting in the back probably wasn't topping off there probably wasn't a bad idea. And we're 2x2 coming out of turn 4. Pace car is going to exit the racing surface. And the 30 car of Justin Gann's going to lead them back to green flag racing. 4 car Mraz working the inside there. 16 car's teammate Joshua Kanata hung out on the outside. In that 87 car, I mean, I talked about it earlier, you and I have. He's back in third, but, man, he always seems to find his way back to the front. So can he do it here is the question.
He's going to be up 3 spots here already in 1 lap.
There he goes. Right up to P2 behind the 4 car Mraz. That 4 car, though, he's found his way up there more than once tonight, too. Man, look at the race back there behind him. Cray, Wells, but look at who's fighting inside the top 5 right here, Macaulay. That 00 coming to the front. The race is on now, the 87 to the high side. Now it's a 56, a Wimbish with his teammate, the bootlegger, in the 17, Tommy Haynes. We got a race now, Macaulay.
Yeah, we're seeing some people up here that haven't been up here all race, too.
2x2 back there from about 4th on back, and that 00 car's battling up there. He's going to get around Keys. That's going to put the 00 up to the 4th position. Now you got the 11 of Gary Wells side by side with the 87 of Keys. Chad Osborne in the 5 sliding in behind him. Man, this is good stuff right here. This is what you bought the ticket for. Wait, they didn't have to buy a ticket for it. It's free on YouTube. Damn. Maybe we should sell tickets, Macaulay.
Yeah. That way Nation doesn't have to steal the parts anymore and sell them.
Right on. I'm getting a little closer view right here with that 00 car. He's starting to fade back a little bit. He's back there in a battle with Gann. Watching these cars ripping through the field as Mraz shows them the way around. But he better watch out. He's got Wimbish in that Napa car behind him, and not too far back, the bootlegger car. That bootlegger car get up there and put a foot in your, yeah. You drink a couple of them, it'll put a foot in your butt, won't it, Macaulay?
Oh, it definitely will.
Goes good with a butt kicker, though.
Definitely does.
Watching the 5-car, Chad Osborne working his way up into the top 4. And in a battle for the top 5 for the who's going to stay in it. That's the 30-car Gann. 11-car Gary Wells on the outside. And look at the 49 of Albritton working his way into the picture. Austin Albritton. 27 laps to go right here. It don't look like any of these guys are wasting time as the bootlegger goes to second.
No.
Tommy Haynes goes up to the 2nd position, and look at Chad Osborne working hard in that 5-car on the bottom. 17 trying to look for a way around the 4-car. He's going to lay back right here and try to get a run on him, it looks like. Maybe that's all you can do. Oh, we got a caution flag. We got a car back there wrecking.
Oh, no.
00. 26 laps to go. Mark it down. The luck ran out again, Macaulay.
Yeah.
Figure out what got the feller into the wall right here. He's battling with the 16 and the 27. Oh, a little bit of contact right there, and that's going to send the 00 around, and, man, he's going to back hard into the outside wall. So, once again, right here at Texas Motor Speedway, just not a guy's night, Macaulay.
No.
You hate to see it, and it seems like it's a week in, week out thing. But we said it. There might very well likely could be another caution, and son of a gun, there is. Just like that, Macaulay.
Yeah.
And that's going to make it 25 laps to go. So is it close enough on fuel that you're going to zing down pit road and pick up some? You damn right.
Yeah, everybody's going to come in.
Yes, they are. It had to have been close because you see the 4-car. But what do you do here? Are tires that important, or is it fuel only, or I don't know. Macaulay, tell me what you're doing.
I'm thinking tires. We have one staying out.
I'm taking 2. Right side's right here. I got to get a little bit of fuel anyway. I might as well take some right side tires. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm probably not grabbing lefts, though. I'm probably going to work a little bit of strategy here and try to get the track position. It ain't been that many laps on them tires anyway. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you might as well take 2.
And I think the Albritton may have in the 49.
Yes, we have the 5. Chad Osborne and Gary May stay out. And then it looks like Albritton took 2.
Yeah, Albritton's going to be the one to do this. I would have done it. You know, the 5 and the 10 choose to stay out, but now Albritton knows that he can put the hammer down because he's got enough fuel, right?
Yeah, definitely does now.
He hung him a couple new tires on the right side. Didn't have awful lot of laps on the left side. Could be a good move right here, and as tight as we've seen the car here at Texas, it may actually help his car rotate a little better. It'll be interesting. His car might fire off good on the old tires here, and man, we'll probably have, 22 to go when they go back to green.
Yeah, just about.
Don't go anywhere. You're going to want to stay with us because it is about to get very interesting. Oh, we got to get off that 49 car. He's going to make me have a seizure. It was flashing a little bit. That's seizure material, Macaulay. The guy can't do that.
No, we don't need that.
I go into a seizure and the cameras start flipping all out and shit, and people are like, "What is wrong with the broadcast? Is a man having a seizure?" Yes, he is. No, we're not going to do that tonight. In fact, we're going to try never to do that in any broadcast.
No, we don't need that.
No. Nobody needs that in their life. So Osborne leading it. He stayed out, 10 car, Gary May right there. And I think May told us last week he was coming back in the booth, didn't he?
He did.
I guess he figured I'll stay out right here, and I'm going to do my damn best to get back in that booth, Macaulay. So I think, in the last 15 laps, we've had 2 cautions fly now?
Yeah.
And they might go 2 by 2 here. We're going to wait and see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. About 14 cars, 13.
And the 00 actually doesn't look too bad. So he may not be out of it just yet.
And he backed her in that wall pretty hard. Yep. I think we got the one to go right here. As you see these guys file up 2 by 2. Getting ready for what could be the final restart of the evening here at Texas Motor Speedway. Or maybe not. Maybe there'll be more cautions, Macaulay.
Yeah. Gary's all 1. Well, 3 altogether.
We know we got some hungry drivers out there. That 49 car on 2 tires right there. 17 on back, though. 17, 30, 11, 16, 4 car. Actually, the 4 car is the first one on 4 tires starting outside of the 49, right?
Yeah.
So 49 or 4 car on back, 4 tires. I think the 49's okay on 2.
Yeah, he should be.
I'm not too sure the 10 and the 5 are.
Maybe for the first lap or 2, but after that, I don't know.
I'm just going to throw it out. There's going to be 21 laps to go when they take the green flag this time. And I don't think no tires was probably the correct move with that many laps. Maybe with 10 to go, 5 to go, but not 22.
No.
So pace car's in. Wait for it. Oh, you ain't got to wait no more. That 5 car just stomped the gas pedal, and that's going to help the 4 car tremendously. The 4 car able to get going there real good in a side-by-side battle now with the 49, but them 2 tires fired off nicely.
Yeah. Oh, we got to give Gary May a nice push
He
there.
give May a nice push, but that's going to put him in trouble with the 4 car again, and don't count the bootlegger out, man. 17 car back there. The 4 car's got a teammate. That 49 is bad fast on 2 tires. He's going to get to the bottom of the 10. They're going to go 3 wide with the 4 car outside. Look at the 49 going to the lead. Look.
Ooh.
It didn't take. Oh, he had to back out. The
stick.
car pushed up. Look at the 17 of Tommy Haynes. Oh, sideways car. And that's going to give us the caution flag. Who's going to lead it back to the line? I think Osborne's going to keep it.
Yeah, I think he held it.
All right, so we're going to hit the instant replay right here and find out what happened. Oh, maybe old tires, Macaulay.
Yeah, that may have a little bit to do with that.
So caution number 4. Cautions breed cautions. But the laps are clicking away, even under caution.
Oh, Chad Osborne pitted.
Man, you almost have to, Macaulay.
Yeah, that'd be a tough one though.
I know the guy didn't have any tires, though. There's still going to be 15 to go when they go back to green, and the guy didn't have no tires, so. That bootlegger car, Tommy Haynes, going to wind up restarting up front now. 49 car seizure activity going on again. I have to send that guy a better internet connection.
Yeah.
We can't have that blinking. Actually, there is someone in here that I need to speak to about his internet, see how it's going for him, and that's the driver of the 00 car of Nick Hunt. So, Nick, if you listen to the broadcast and you get this, hit me up because I want to talk to you a little bit about your internet. I think a feller figured out a way to speed it up a little bit more for you. So Tommy Haynes, Justin Gann, Andrew Mraz, Austin Albritton, Gary Wells winding out your top 5. 00 car is going to restart around 8th spot, so we'll see what he's got.
He's got a chance.
I'm going to take a look at the back of the car because he did back it in that wall pretty hard. Oh, she's dented up, especially on the left side right there, Macaulay.
Yeah.
That's got his exhaust pipe all cattywampus on the back, too. I think he needs a new set of mufflers.
Yeah.
He broke them. It's a good thing he had Preparation H on the back of the car.
That might have helped a little.
May have helped some. Ease the pain, didn't it? You get damage to the rear end. Preparation H eases the pain. 2x2. I don't think anyone likes Smithfield sausages, so we deleted them, Macaulay.
Yeah.
Figured that comment was unnecessary. I can tell him where to stick his sausage. All right, so I think we're 2x2. And that means one thing. We're about ready to go racing for another. No, they'll come to one to go this time.
Yeah, they did it a little early.
Yeah, they tricked us, didn't they?
Oh yeah, I thought they were going green here.
That's bullcrap, Macaulay.
They all get EOLs for that one.
Yep, they're going 2x2 now. I think they should invert the field.
That'd be interesting.
I
don't go invert the field.
I don't think Gann or Tommy Haynes or Mraz or Albritton might like that, but put on a good show for the fans here.
Yeah.
Man, Gann gonna go up there in the marbles. Really get them tires worked in. Either that or pick up something that won't help them turn very well when they get down in the 1 and 2.
Yeah, and he'll go straight into the wall.
Oh, we hope not.
No, we don't want to see that.
But Tommy Haynes going to be your leader. Gann in second. Mraz in third. Albritton fourth. Wells fifth. Kanata sixth. Wimbish seventh. Hunt in the 8th spot. Keys in the 9th. And the 5-car Chad Osborne. At least we know Osborne's probably got 4 tires in fuel, Macaulay.
Yeah,
but
I'm concerned about him.
He's got a long way to go. So they are 2x2 behind the pace car. We're waiting for that feller to pull off the racing surface. We're going to have 15 laps to go when they get back to the line here. So 15 to go when they get back to the line. Pace car's in. And Tommy Haynes is gone. We are restarted with the Swift Motorsports Hyperdrive Cup Series at Texas Motor Speedway. Look at Mraz. 4-car Mraz going after Gann for the second spot. Got it. Albritton still on the 2 tires, pushing his way in the third. Now, Mraz going for the lead. Got help from the 49. They got it. Mraz has the lead. The 49's on his bumper. Gann right there on the back of the 17 car. 3rd and 4th, but look at that 49 on 2 tires. I told you it wouldn't hurt him.
No, you were right on that call.
Oh, he got that apron right there, and you don't want to do that too much because that, I'm afraid, will hurt you.
Yep,
Now he's going to dive down right there, and we see caution number 5. That
56.
That is invert the field material right there. All right, let's find out what happened to the Napa Auto Parts machine right here. Hard battling. I'll tell you what happened. 13 laps to go, and you got to get up there if you're going to have a shot to win it in 3 wide. And this time the 56 is going to get the short end of the 3 wide. And we are under caution number 5 on the evening. And with this one, by golly, I'm going to take a break. I think it's bathroom time.
Yeah, I think so.
I'll see you back here in a couple of minutes. All right, I have returned to the booth. Long flight up them steps to get back to the booth, though. Need to get an elevator in it. That right?
I'm back.
Make it easier, Macaulay. Have an elevator get back in the booth.
Oh, that'd be nice. Sweet.
Yeah, that's just, maybe that's something we'll save up for. Maybe Smithfield could sponsor us.
Yeah.
All right, 2x2 right there. I think they're going to get the one to go.
I don't think they're faking us this time.
Nope, they ain't faking us out. Pace car lights are... They're out. We're 2x2. Lights are out. Under 10 laps to go on the restart, and we may see caution flag number 6, Macaulay.
Yeah.
We got 2,
Hopefully
4,
not.
6, 8, 9 cars. We're going to have a 9-car shootout right here. 5-car Chad Osborne. Last one I'm showing on the racetrack. I think Todd Cray's on pit road in the 22. Bad night for him. Fields back here on the back straightaway. 00 car still in it back there.
Yeah, he's not out of it.
You don't want to park it. You might pick up 4 or 5 spots by default here. You just never know, Macaulay.
No.
Man, that 49 car been strong on those 2 tires. We'll see if it'll fire off again like that. I don't look for the 30 car or the 17 to go down without a fight, though.
No, they're not gonna. They're gonna keep fighting to the last lap.
They're going to be competitors. We've seen the 4 car lead a bunch of laps here this evening, so he's definitely going to be tough. And the pace car's in. And there they go, back to green flag racing. Will it be for the final time? We don't know. Mraz in the 4 car going to jump out to the lead. Battles for second. Gann, Albritton. 49-30. Now you see Tommy Haynes moving into the picture back there. Haynes is going to go after the 3rd spot right now, Macaulay.
Yeah.
He's going to get on the bumper of the 49. He's going after 3rd. They're side by side, 17-30. Now the 16 of Kanata is going to go with the 17.
And the 00's hanging in the draft.
Look at the 00 hanging in the draft back there. Man, it isn't working out for the 30 car. He's going to lose a few spots right here. Fall back in line behind the 11 there, Gary Wells.
Ooh, they made contact there.
A little bit of bump off the corner there. That could have ended badly. Meanwhile, back up front, 4 car Mraz, 49 car Albritton, 17 of Haynes, 16 of Kanata. 7 to go.
Ooh, we're in the grass.
You don't need a racing surface anymore. There's 7 to go. When it gets to 5, it's going to get crazier than that. Side by side, 3rd, 16, 17. Numerical order. Watch out. 30 car giving the 11 a good push right there. 00 though, he's still hanging in back there.
Yeah, he's not giving up.
He's going to fall into the tail end of this pack right here, though. We'll see how well he can hold with them. 49 Albritton, 2 tires, holding strong up there in the 2nd spot. Mraz still your leader. The bootlegger 17 of Tommy Haynes back in 3rd. 11 car Gary Wells, 30 car. Justin Gann, that makes your top 5 up. And the 87's finding his way back up into this pack too, Macaulay.
Yeah.
We've seen Keys work his car up there to the front, the very front, more than one time. Man, the 17 was all over the 49, and we got in the seizure material.
We did there.
3 wide. Oh, yes, indeed. Here's our 3 wide. Caution number 6. I don't know. Haynes is going to get recycled backwards, though, go the wrong way. Albritton's going to maintain 2nd, and Gann's going to move into 3rd. Mraz maintaining the lead, 4 laps to go. This is about to get really good real quick, Macaulay. Look at the run Gann's got down the straightaway. Looking to the inside. 49's not going to block him. He's going to let him go. Look at that right behind Gann, though.
Ooh.
Man, little bit of contact with the 17 there.
Yeah.
That 87 car might be in the driver's seat here. 3 to go. Maybe, 3 wide back behind him. 16-5, 49. The 87 gets a little help from that 17, and watch out. Anthony Keys knows how to lead around Texas, and Mraz is hanging on to it, coming up to 2 to go. That Busch Light 4 car, still your leader. 2 laps to go at Texas Motor Speedway. Gann holding strong in second. The bootlegger going for third. He's going after Keys, and he's got him. Tommy Haynes putting himself back into the battle here. Albritton in the 49 trying to work himself back into the battle too. This is it, man. It's going to be the last lap right here. 1 lap to go. White flag is out. What are we going to see, McCauley?
We're going to see a pass in the last turn up here.
All right. That's McCauley's guess. 17, no. Tommy Haynes closing in on these guys a little bit. I'd say that 4 car is about to get 35 feet wide as they exit turn 4 for the final time. Mraz is the leader. There goes the 30 to the outside. He waited too late. Andrew Mraz is going to bring it home in first. We've seen the, was it, in fact, what was that kid's name last week that fired off perfectly at the end, McCauley?
Oh,
Damn it.
I can't think of his name right now.
Gann missed it by a little bit, honestly. But you probably couldn't get the same slingshot effect that you could at Talladega, to be honest with you. So
Definitely not.
Gann in the 30, still going to bring it home second. I need to jump on the leader. He's doing his burnouts right here. And then we got to wait for him to get up into the waiting room so we can do our interviews. And, man, what a race.
Yeah, it was entertaining.
That 4 car did everything necessary to hold on to that lead on that final lap. And that's what it takes, man.
Yeah.
And Mraz in the 4 car is going to have one go his way tonight and put it in victory lane. You always like it when you get one that goes your way, McCauley.
Yeah, it's a good feeling.
And that's going to be his first win on the season.
Yep.
Man, it's hard to believe it's been that he hasn't won one this season. Let me go down here and grab him, and we'll get the interviews going here. Andrew Mraz, you got Vernon Michael in the broadcast booth. You got a copy, buddy?
I do, Vernon, Mike. How are you guys doing?
Man, I'm doing awesome, but we're probably not doing as good as you tonight.
Maybe.
I think that your first win this season, isn't it?
It is. It's my very first win of the season, so I'm extremely happy.
Monkey's off your back now.
Yes, definitely. This is going to help my point standings as well.
Yeah, to help your point standings, but it gets the monkey off your back. And what's that? Is the competition in trouble for the rest of the season?
No. To be honest, no. It could have been just a fluke for this race. I love Texas. I love the looseness that can bring. Driving in 1 and 2, it's a different feeling. You have to do like a late apex going into the corner, and then 3 and 4 is different from 1 and 2. So it overall tests how you drive the car. There's multiple lines out there, and all in all, it was a great race. I enjoyed it. Man,
you guys put on an awesome show out there tonight, and it looked like when you did fade back a little bit that you knew how to play the draft, even on the restarts there, where you could just position yourself right to work back through the field.
Oh yeah, definitely. If you had a car in front of you, you were able to get that extra speed boost and slingshot around them, or get back up to a pack of cars that were a second in front of you. I mean, at one point, the top 4 were 1.5 seconds in front of me, and they kept going side by side and rotating, which slowed them down to where I can actually get up there. I just stayed consistent, had someone right behind me pushing me, and that's how I was able to get up there and contend for the win and be able in top 5 and contend for the win there.
Yeah, it definitely worked out well for you. And on that final, take us through that final restart though. You knew that was going to be a battle.
Oh yeah, it was going to be a battle. I had to figure out if my teammate was going to go, not go, when we were going, all that stuff. But yeah, once he started going, I told him, no, back off, because I'm not going yet, because that kind of jerked the field a little bit. And I'm like, all right, 3, 2, 1, go. And we just both left the field sleeping a little bit, running with Justin and Tommy. I knew Justin and Tommy had something for me if they were to stay together and push each other. And I was going to be in trouble being the lone guy, 0.3 seconds out in front. But yeah, I guess they didn't want to work together. But all in all,
That was probably a little bit of happiness on your part when you seen them two go side by side.
oh yeah, definitely. It was. I was not elated per se. I was kind of grinning a little bit. So
Yeah,
I knew once they did that, they weren't going to catch it.
looked like to 30. He used that slingshot, but he might have used it too late there at the end, Andrew, and you were able to beat him back to the line.
Yeah, definitely. And I was trying to protect that inside line throughout the race because I knew that inside line is so important, especially in 3 and 4. If you're on the outside, you just lose all momentum. 1 and 2, you can hang out on the outside and get a run off, but 3 and 4, you need to be on the inside, and I was protecting that. I didn't care if I had to enter on the apron. I was protecting it.
Well, you protected it, you held it, and it worked out for you, and you got your first victory of the season here with the Hyperdrive Cup Series. And man, I know you're excited, Andrew. I know it.
Oh yeah.
Well, do you have anyone you want to thank while we got you in the booth here?
Yeah, I'd like to thank Gary Wells for putting on Wells Racing and inviting me to the team. Michael Mueller for helping me out with learning the tracks and stuff. Austin, Joshua, Gary, Michael Robinson for being teammates. You guys for broadcasting. Justin for putting on this amazing league. Don and Andy for taking the time out of a Thursday night to watch us race around in circles.
There you go, man. It's awesome to have you back in the booth, and it's really good to see you get your first win this season, Andrew.
Thank you very much, Vern.
Good luck to you the rest of the season, buddy.
Yep, you guys as well.
So that was your race winner, Andrew Mraz, and we're going to go down there. And you ready for our second place finisher?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right, let me find him. Oh, we'll try that again.
Hey, Justin Gann, you got Mike and Vern in the broadcast booth. You got a copy?
Hey, how you guys doing?
Eh, not bad. That was an exciting finish there at the end.
Yeah, it was it. The whole race was exciting. You couldn't take a break at all and set the cruise. It was a very high pace race for sure.
It definitely seemed like you're kind of everywhere. You're from front to back to the front. It seemed like you kind of went everywhere tonight.
Yeah, if you get stuck on that outside, man, you drop like a rock, and then same thing on the inside. If you get on the inside, you can really just fly past people. So it's kind of back and forth all night. So with these cars, the draft is just so strong.
Yeah, on the outside, was it draft much of a help if you had help on the outside, or was it just inside is where you needed to be the whole time?
If you had help on the outside and the inside car was by themselves, that's about the only time you'd be able to overtake them on the outside. But riding solo side by side, that inside seems like it's going to win almost every time.
Yeah. Is there anything you could have did differently on the last lap there to possibly get around Andrew Mraz, or probably not?
No, I think if I wanted to get around them, I'd have to cut through the grass and possibly turn them or push them up the track, and that's not how I want to get a win. So I had to sit back there and just be satisfied with second, I think.
Yeah. So, you looking forward to Iowa next week?
Oh yeah, I like Iowa. I typically do pretty good there, but again with these cars, everything's just so different. I'll be surprised if we could separate at Iowa. So, oh man, we'll see. We'll see
Yeah.
how it turns out.
Yeah, definitely. That should be definitely an entertaining race. I mean, the whole season's been entertaining. So I don't think
Yeah,
Iowa's going to be a disappointment either.
yeah. Just these guys, the talent they have to be able to drive this close to each other for this many laps is amazing, and it's definitely not easy to do. So I commend everybody that came out tonight and stuck it out as long as they could.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how you guys do it. I mean, there's times it looked like 3 wide, everybody was rubbing 3 wides. I mean, that's definitely impressive that you guys can hold it together 3 wide for laps upon laps and not cause a caution.
Oh yeah, yeah. I was on the outside at one point, and I mean, just kept on going. I didn't even know if we were still 3 wide. I had to ask and see. Spotter wasn't saying nothing anymore at that point.
Yeah, I think what was that one time you had Michael Mueller and I forget who else was on the inside, but yeah, there's for a while there, a couple laps you were 3 wide.
Yeah, yeah. I eventually backed out of that. I'm like, I think we pushed our luck enough. I had to back out of that one.
Yeah, no, it was a good show tonight. Anybody you would like to thank?
Yeah, I gotta thank my team 4X for the support and thank the sponsor Ayers iRacing Paints. He's been sponsoring me all season and he's been putting in a lot of work, so definitely got to thank him. I got to thank all the admins that put in the hard work behind the scenes, and thank you guys up in the booth and also my wife for dealing with me racing almost 7 days a week.
Yeah, that's important.
Well, congrats on that second place, Justin.
Oh, thanks, Vern.
3
Yeah,
wins
it
this
was-
season, man. I thought you were going to get number 4 when you pulled out there.
Yeah, I think if that last caution didn't come out, I think I would have had a little bit of a better shot. A couple more laps than that last, what was it, 9-lap run. But unfortunately, I couldn't bring it home in victory lane tonight. But I'll take a second.
Well, great finish for you, man. Good racing, and you guys put on a great show tonight.
Oh yeah, I appreciate it. I'm looking forward to going back and watching that. I know we were all over the place, 3, sometimes 4 wide maybe, and I think everybody had a good time, man. It was a lot of work, that race.
Well, it was a great performance for you. It was definitely an awesome show and a broadcast that all the drivers and fans want to probably check out again if they didn't watch it the first time around. And good luck to you at Iowa, Justin.
All right, appreciate it.
Justin Gann, P2. So let's go find our third place finisher. The bootlegger.
Yeah, he's here.
Tommy Haynes, you got Vern and Michael in the broadcast booth. You got a copy, buddy?
I got y'all. How y'all doing?
Man, I ain't gonna lie. I was kind of pulling for the bootlegger to get up there and put it on him.
I was trying my best going through the grass. I was hoping Justin would have got into Mraz a little bit. Maybe I could have snuck on by, but I was just happy to get out of the way with a third place finish. It was a tough night, man. You couldn't get away from nobody and leading the race, man. I just didn't think that's where it needed to be. I figured second on back would be the place to be on the last lap, maybe.
I was actually thinking the same thing when I seen you fight your way back up into the top 3 there, that you might kind of be in the catbird seat a little bit, but
I was hoping, man. I was hoping. I'm gonna get there though. Don't worry, I'm gonna get there.
I'll tell you what, though, you can't complain anytime you bring it home on the podium, though, can you?
No, sir, man. I'm glad to get out of here with a top 3 and gain a little bit of points on Todd there and see what we got next week.
Well, tell us how fun it was to battle that close like you did at Texas tonight.
It's nerve-wracking, man, because Netcoat was really bad tonight, there at the end, me and the 87, we was swapping paint there, and I was afraid, we did touch a little bit, and I was afraid, when we touched, we was gonna go wrecking, but it didn't. It's fun. You could suck up, man. If you was like the third or fourth place car, you could really get a heck of a run going into one down there, and 3 and 4 too. It's just you couldn't hold it wide open in 1 and 2 if you was running third or fourth, because you'd have been real tight. You'd probably mowed the wall down.
Yeah, and I think that kind of it helped put on a better race. At least not necessarily for the drivers, but for the broadcast view of it.
Oh, I expect there was some good TV stuff right there, boy. It was I know a couple times we was three wide up at the lead, 2 rows deep. I mean, just try not to run over nobody and just hold your breath.
That's primetime TV stuff. The bootleggers were flying in the booth here, and the party was on, Tommy. I ain't gonna lie.
All I could think about it was get that win so I could send y'all some, and I was praying, but that's all right.
Oh, we were pulling for you too, weren't we, Macaulay?
Oh yeah, definitely.
That's all right. We're gonna get it though. We're gonna get there eventually. We get there.
So how do you feel about Iowa?
Actually, I love Iowa, but I will not be here next week. I have to take my wife to a specialist at UVA in Charlottesville, so I'm going to have to use next week as my drop, and I love that racetrack.
Oh, man, no bootleggers next week, Macaulay.
I hate that, too. I love Iowa, man. That's gonna be pretty fun right there.
Yeah, Iowa always puts on great racing, too. But I'll tell you what, man, I'll have to admit that I haven't been the biggest fan of the changing of 1 and 2 in Texas since they've done it. But
I hate it. I really hate it. The Xfinity race last night, that was terrible. I don't like it. I hate it.
From a commentating standpoint and camera, it's awesome, man. It's awesome for TV.
I'm sure it is, but racing it, it's a whole lot of extra track up there in 1 and 2. They just nothing gets done. Yeah. I thought about going up there tonight and running highline up there just to see what would happen one time.
Man,
the car stuck good, man. It was great. I mean, you could hold it wide open 3 and 4, and like I said, once you got a couple laps on your tires, and if you was in a pack, you had to burp it a little bit. If not, you'd have run over the dude in front of you.
Right. And we seen early on and some points throughout the race, there were a couple guys that could kind of work that high side.
Yeah, I like working the high side too, and burp a little bit where I could drive off the bottom, and I gained a few spots doing that, and I could. It's almost like if you rolled 1 and 2, if you went straight to the bottom from the get-go instead of arcing it, you could get a run off people, and I got a couple of spots doing that tonight.
Yeah, that's exactly what we seen a few of you guys be able to pull off out there, and it definitely worked. But the 17 car was fast tonight, man, and I thought for sure it was bootleggers for everybody.
The bootleggers, I was trying to throw bootleggers out behind me, so maybe they'd slide on me a little bit.
Yeah. Well, we didn't have Nation in here, and he's got a whole set of Voodoo cars, so he could have changed the numbering around and flattened some guys' tires for you.
There you go, man. That'd worked out pretty good. No, it was a good race, man. Congratulations to Andrew and Justin, man. We always run clean. I wasn't gonna wreck Justin for second. That was kind of stupid. Like I said, it's just good hard racing, man. Everybody's tight, and you're gonna top each other.
Anybody can see that driving that close together for that many laps, green flag racing there, Tommy, because the caution count doesn't do the race justice for how long a green flag runs that you guys had in this event tonight.
No, it didn't, because a lot of the cautions was net code, and
Yeah, and it was late in the race too. It was later in the race.
Oh yeah, like I said, you get tunnel vision when you get racing like this, because I'm listening to your spotter, and you want to look ahead because you got to watch to make sure the dude in front of you ain't letting off more than
exactly
you're trying to run it in there. Because if you don't, you're gonna run over them. I mean, you just got to know. You got to know who you're racing with and who you're racing around, and we all pretty much know how we do it. So I mean, we all know our lift points. Most everybody knows. We've all raced with each other for forever, so we all kind of know what we're gonna each other do. Just coming down to the end there, just try to play a little cat and mouse, and we just had to chase that forward tonight, but that's all right. We'll get it.
Well, I'll tell you what, Tommy, you got a pretty comfortable advantage going into Iowa next week. I know you got to drop it, but
That'd be all right. It'd be fine. Like I said, I love that racetrack too. I was looking for the win there, so.
and we are getting closer to the chase, and it looks like the number 17 bootlegger machine of yours might be in a good position.
Oh yeah, I'm looking forward to it. You get into the chase, that's when things start happening. So
That's when it's bootleggers for all of us, Macaulay.
yeah, that's when
Yeah.
I'm gonna start putting them bootleggers in my gas tank. Maybe I get a little extra nitrous.
There you go. It might actually work. When you get back, where are we going to be at in 2 weeks? I
I
didn't
think
look at
Charlotte. Ain't it Charlotte?
it. Charlotte.
I think so. Yeah,
Man, that's going to be 150 laps there.
that's gonna be 150 laps of bumper to bumper door banging action right there.
That's going to be some good stuff, and that might be where the bootleggers come out, Macaulay.
Get
I'll be ready.
everybody nation there. Get them to watch.
We'll
tune
have
into
to
that
get
one.
Nation
That's-
in the booth for
Yeah.
that one and bring Tommy's good luck charm.
Oh, absolutely. I definitely, if I was to get that win, I will be sending y'all some complimentary bootlegger bottles.
Well, we definitely be very receptive of it, won't we?
Yeah.
Tommy, you have anyone you want to thank while we got you up here, buddy?
Yeah, I like to thank Autos by Nelson here in Bassett, Barry Nelson and crew. I'd like to thank them for all their sponsorship and stuff they do. Like I said, bootleggers, Jalisco Beverage, that is the makers of bootleggers out of Canada. Grab you one in your convenience stores or wherever you see sells beer, because I'm pretty sure they got them. I'd like to thank y'all, WFO, for what y'all do, Justin for the league, Hyperdrive, and everybody. And everybody in this league, it's pardon my language, a hell of a race tonight. So tune in next week. I wish I could be there because it was going to be a good one, but I'll see y'all in 2 weeks, and I'm sure we won't disappoint.
No, I know you won't, man. You've been having a great season, and you're the current points leader right now, and it's not by a very small margin. It just shows how strong that 17 car has been, and the win's coming really soon, Tommy.
Oh yeah, anybody that races with us, anybody can win any given night. We're all that good. I mean, it's just you just got to have the cards right dealt to you. But like I said, everybody's good here. It's hard to win. So
The bootleggers are coming.
absolutely, I might go drink me one here in just a minute.
There you go. You deserve it, man. Podium finish here. Patted on the points lead a little bit, and man,
I don't know what happened to Todd. Did he get caught up in a wreck? He was behind me, I guess, when it happened.
I think he did get caught up in one of them, didn't he, Macaulay?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought that he had got caught up in one of them, and he parked it a little bit early, but yeah,
Well,
Brian-
leading the points now don't mean nothing till the chase starts. Because once the chase starts, you got to make that cutoff every time. Because if you don't, you could have one bad race, and it might do you in right there. So
Yep.
just keep getting good finishes and top 3s and 4s, and it'll all pan out to the end.
Yeah, I mean, when I look at the top 5s, nobody's even close to the number 17 machine. So
I hope I can keep it up here. So.
I think you will, Tommy. We wish you the best of luck at Charlotte when you come back, and we hate.
Good luck. Yeah, good luck to y'all next week. I hate I'm gonna miss it, but I might have to tune in and watch. So I might chime in on you.
Well, when you come back from your thing and come back at Charlotte in a couple of weeks, we'd be looking forward to them bootleggers, ain't we, Macaulay?
Oh yeah, we'll be waiting.
If I can get that W, I'll sure send them your way.
I'm just gonna go ahead and go pick some up for Charlotte.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure you're local. Where you located at, Vern?
I'm in Florida.
Oh, I'm pretty sure there's bootleggers down that way.
Well, we'll find some bootleggers.
You should go to your convenience store and check out the beer section. You'll see a little glass bottle. I'm sure they're there.
I'm gonna check the Circle K tomorrow.
There you go. I think they do got them because we got them in our Circle K's up our way, so they probably in there.
Yep, I'm going straight to the Circle K tomorrow.
Go try you the Mango Moonshine. That's the best one if they got it.
Macaulay, you got a Circle K close to you up there in Amish country?
No, I got Sheets though, and I've been seeing them at Sheets every morning.
There you go. See, go grab you one. You got to get you one.
Get the girlfriend a couple and fire the butt kicker up, Macaulay.
Yeah, and we're set.
There you go, man.
Tommy,
Well-
man, congrats on the podium. It's always awesome to have you in the booth, buddy.
Yes, sir, Vern. I'm glad to get to talk to you again. Hopefully, we'll talk to you again in 2 weeks.
Oh, I'm sure you will, man. We have no doubt.
Hey, man, y'all have a good weekend.
You too.
too.
See y'all.
So Tommy Haynes right there. Always fun to have him in the booth. I think that's it, Macaulay.
Yeah, it was a good one.
It was in a darn good finish, man.
Yeah.
That is what you get popcorn out for. Literally, to see shows like that, and hopefully everyone else enjoyed a nice bag of popcorn. I didn't have any. Didn't really have time to pop my popcorn tonight. So
No, had no time to get up.
yeah, no time to get up, and one time I got up and took a break. Just one time throughout the whole event. So not very often, and man, it's 10:12 already. An hour ago we was saying how quick the race was going, and I look and it's like 12 minutes after 10. Holy crap. But we're going to take a quick look at the results right here. I think. I don't even remember how to do it. There we go.
Yeah, I accidentally closed mine out.
So it's okay. Andrew Morass, once again, your race winner in the 4-car. Gann bringing it home second in the 30. Ignore the 18. Third place there, Tommy Haynes. We just had him in the booth. And back and forth, the 49 All-Britain. 2 tires on that whole last run there, Macaulay. So All-Britain.
Yeah, that's not bad.
49 car able to hang on really good there. And 5th place, 87 Anthony Keys. Back in 6th, the 16 of Josh Canada. In 7th was the 11 of Gary Wells. And in 8th was the 5 of Chad Osborne. Nick Hunt in the 00 was able to recover for the 9th position after his contact with the outside wall. And John Wimbish in the 56 going to bring it home in the top 10. In 11th, the 22 of Todd Cray. Back in 12th, 27 of Jonathan Cogswell. And 13th, the 10 of Gary May. In 14th, the 99 of Jarrett Lipstruer. And in 15th, the 51 of Michael Mueller. The pole sitter, James Gannier, in the 14 is going to bring it home 16th. And 17th was the 26 of Michael Robinson. And in 18th, the 32 of Darren Clement. That's going to be your finishing results for Texas Motor Speedway with the Hyperdrive Cup Series at Swift Motorsports. I'm Vern Bradley, and I'm joined in the booth with Michael Macaulay. I want to thank you for coming out. Give us a like if you like the broadcast. I don't know how you couldn't like the racing tonight. I really don't.
No, that was. You had to like that one.
It was awesome racing, so I wouldn't know how you couldn't like it. But if you haven't subscribed already, go ahead and do that now. And we'll see everybody back here next week at Iowa. Man, Iowa, great racetrack.
Yeah.
We ought to get a show there, Macaulay.
Yeah, we should.
So have a safe weekend. Don't get too many of them bootleggers, and definitely don't bootlegger and drive. Unless it's on iRacing, you can get away with that. There's your fun right there. So thank you for joining us tonight and for viewing our broadcast. And we look forward to seeing everybody back here next Thursday night when we go to Iowa Speedway. So have a great night.
Yep, good night.